Hi besties, welcome to Oviv Hair Bundles. On today on Oviv Hair Bundles, I'll be giving you tips on how to start your mini importation business, or you want to start a business here in Nigeria, you're not importing. This video is also for you. I'll be giving you tips on what to know on how to join in on your business of mini importation or starting off a new business. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back besties. So on today's video we'll be talking about mini importation business or starting off a new business. Tips, important things that you need to know. My name is Ify and welcome. So first of all, on the mini importation business or you want to start a new business, what do you want to start business on? What do you want to import? What kind of business do you want to start with? Okay, let's say I want to start a hair business and you say you want to start a shoe business or a clothing business. Now, what are the tips you need to know? Do not just wake up one morning and say I want to import hair. I want to learn how to import. It's okay. Those are good, great ideas, but they are not enough for you to go into importing a business. Like you wake up in the morning and you say you want to learn how to buy hair. That's a good tips. A number one tips you need to know before you start your mini importation business or before you start your business. Number one tip is I want to learn how to buy shoes. Not I want to start importations. I want to learn how to buy hair. What are the tips? What are the essential tips that you need to start buying this hair? That is the first question. The second question is I want to start importing. Right? So in this first question is you do well on learning what you want to start. If you want to start a hair business, you want to import hair or you want to start a hair business, learn what you should learn. I know if you notice my videos, I've made videos of people buying wrong hair. Somebody bought look-alike bone straight instead of a bone straight hair. Somebody bought a clothes. You go to online and you want to buy clothes. There are textures of clothes you need to buy. What I'm wearing right now is a very soft material, right? You look at it and you want to buy it online. You saw it online, you want to buy it. At the end of the day, you bought a nylon. Same looking, same clothes, same color, but your own texture is nylon. Why? Because there are things you need to learn before you go into buying clothes online or starting an importation business. Now, number one tip, you want to start a hair business, go and learn how to buy hair online, not how to buy hair from a store. Meet a hair vendor. Like me, I train people on how to buy hair online, right? It is quite different from buying hair from stores. Buy hair from stores, you want to feel the textures, you want to feel the texture of your clothes. Buying clothes from stores, you feel the texture, you like the texture, you like the color, you like the design, you go ahead and buy it. That same color, that same design, but different textures are also in the market. So same thing with hair. Hair is actually one of the complicated things to buy online. You will see it, you think is what you see is what you get. No, at the end of the day, you think you're buying a bone straight hair. At the end of the day, buying a look-alike bone straight hair, you buy a pure nylon hair, which you cannot even use. So there are things you need to learn before going into importation. The right question should be asked. You should know the right things to ask, right? A friend of mine wants to start a clothes business. She saw the clothes and at the end of the day, she ended up buying a nylon. In fact, she struggled to even sell these clothes because there are type of clothes you need to buy should be clothing, the material should be soft. So what are those names that you need to know before you can buy those clothes? I call some nylon because they look like nylon, yes, but online they are not actually called nylon. They actually have their own names. So do you know those names before you go into importation? A friend of mine wants to import a pot, right? A cooking pot. And she saw a cooking pot, which is okay. But she didn't ask the right questions. She saw the prices. The prices entices her so much. And she was like, the price cheap, oh, it is affordable. And she ended up buying a cup that looked like a pot. You know, this pot that you cannot even use to cook for a baby. That's what she ended up buying. Because now she didn't ask the right questions. There are things you need to know before you can import a kitchen equipment, some things like pots. When you see the prices there, yeah, the prices entice, they put those prices to bring you in. But those prices are actually basically for a smaller pot. But at the end of the day, instead of you buying a big size of pot, you ended up buying a cup pot. So there are things you should learn to import. I've trained a lot of students on importation, and before I begin, I say, I hope you have learned how to, what you want to import here, you've learned how to buy hair online. Mentor yourself on buying products. Learn the routine of buying hair. If you want to go into hair business is not beans. It's not something you can just go online and buy. Learn it. If not, if you get a supplier, he will be cheating you because you don't know how far. But when you know how far, nobody will cheat you. Learn the routine of the product you want to buy. It is important as anything. Now, not just learning how to, when you ended up learning on everything you need to import, you learn how to import this thing. Then you learn the market. Do I have market for this audience? Is there audience that wants to buy this particular kind of clothes that I'm selling? Can I deal with these people in this age? So if you're a young lady and you feel, go for a young lady's clothes, you know that these are your particular kind of audience. So when you are tagging people online, you are tagging a specific audience, people that will easily buy your product, right? They know your audience, know the people that you are buying these things for, right? So that you not end up buying something for this particular set of people. I end up giving it to this particular set of people who will not actually buy your product, right? So if you know that these are set of people that will buy your clothes, you are buying clothes for young girls, focus on showing it to young girls. Do not go and show it to elderly people. That's what I mean by your audience, right? When you bring this, you know that this is a particular set of people. Show it to those set of people, not to a different set. Because you get a different set, they will reject your product. This is not what they want, right? So that's knowing your market, knowing your product is important. These are basic tips, but that we don't ask ourselves. We just wake up one morning and go into importations. Because a lot of students come to me, they want to import. In fact, I don't know, I imported it. You taught me how to import. We'll teach you how to import. But if you need mentorship, it is different from importing. Mentorship is mentoring you on the product you want to buy, right? Then importing is going into the market and begin to buy and begin to sell. Then importing it, then you begin to buy it. So you don't expect us to come and import it for you. Now we'll teach you how to import it. Then, but if you have understand the market, or how to if you understand your product, if you have understood your product, importation is a beans. It's a small thing for you. Now my if you understand your product, importation is a small thing. You just go ahead and sort yourself out and import. But when you do not understand your product, you become confused. So here in Ovife Bundle, we only mentor you on how to import hair. There are other people that mentor on t-shirts, shoes. Importing shoes is not a big deal. You see a particular size, this is your audience. You could just buy it, even including bag. You could just buy it. You know that you are buying an affordable bag, not a luxurious bag. When you see a luxurious bag, you will know the price will wake you up. So when you see a luxurious shoe, you know the price will wake you up, right? But when you see a hair, be it luxurious or not luxurious, you won't even know. You just end up buying something and you feeling that you have cheated them. They cheat you. So you just learn the routine of what you need to import, right? When you learn how to import your product, the basic things you need to import, when you learn how to import, the other things are just easy way out, easy stuff. But when you do not learn your product, your routine, the basic things you need to know about what you want to sell, you will just be flopping. You'll be complaining online, why is this, why is that? And when you learn the product, you can easily explain it anywhere you are. You can talk about your product, you can explain the product. In fact, people will love you. You understand? Your product will grow in you. Like me now, you wake me up in the morning, in the night, I should talk about hair. Which type of hair you want make I talk about? Which type of hair? No, it's I've learned the routine. I've taught people on it. So it's like I know it. I might not have money to be the big brands and all that yet, but I'm getting there. But the basic thing that I need to know before I get there, I have known it. So these are process of my growth, and I'm sharing this growth with you. So you can also learn in my process of my growth, and you can also find your own basic and learn it. Like if you want to start an organic business, you have to go and train yourself in organic. After training yourself, retrain yourself so you no give people product that will burn their skin. You want to become a tailor, go and learn how to sew. Learn it over and over. These are basic you need to go and learn. Then when you want to go and do buying and selling, you are not even bothered of learning the basic of your product. You know, they are interchanging. So it's important that you learn the routine of what you want to sell before you now talk about, I want to learn how to import this, I want to import this, I want to import that. So by the time you get to that question of I want to import, then you learn how to import. Then you know that the next stop you need a reliable shipping agent that will ship it based on your location. You see, you don't reach. First of all is learning what you want to import. Anything you want to import, learn the process. Especially things that are complicated like hair, clothes. Please do not go to China and say you want to buy Ankara. Abba. We are the foundation. I have a student who came to me and said he wants to learn how to import Ankara. He wants to learn how to import Adure. This is our own. Nigeria, now we get Ankara, now we get Adure. Go to our local market and get this product for yourself. You get, because now you want to import it because you don't know the basics of this. Now the question is, where are the markets where I can buy Adure in affordable prices? Then you go to those cities. Like if you go to Lagos and the rest of the Yoruba lands, you can get your Adure. In fact, you can find yourself in where they're even producing it. If you ask the right questions, then you learn those things. Before you know, you are buying Adure and you are selling Adure. Ankara, go to the north, go to the east, Onitsha, main market, Ankara plenty there. In fact, different type and very expensive. You go to Kaduna, you go to our market in Abuja, go to our local market, you will see wholesalers and you see retailers. These are basic things you need to learn on buying. Know the things that you can import. It's not everything that you can import. There are things you cannot import, and there are things you can import, and there are things that we have here in Nigeria that you do not need to import. Do not join the group of saying I'm an importer, they import and import, and what you're importing is actually Ankara. You're actually losing, because you import your Ankara and come to Nigeria here, what you bought is nylon. The one here in Nigeria is better than the one you imported. So learn the basic routine of what you want to import. This will take you very high. Trust me. Learn how to import, then get your shipping agent. On a Hair Bundle, we'll teach you how to import, and also we'll teach you how to, we mentor you on human hair and hair braids. Like we give you best classes on your hair journey. So if you're ready, let us know. We are the same handle on Instagram. You can also find us on Instagram. You can find us here. Give us a chat. Let us know what you like to import and what are you learning on the process of what you want to sell. I hope you find this video helpful. I'll see you on the next one. See you. Thank you for watching and see you.